crossed into Utah from western Colorado, and the road has gone from asphalt to gravel. And we're still on the original US 50 for a few more miles, and then we'll have to hop back on I-70. But Utah has about 330 miles of US 50. It's the fourth most of all the states that it goes through from east to west. So a lot less towns, a lot more open space. So let's get started in Utah. If you remember from the last video, when we crossed over into Utah, we were on a two-lane road just north of the interstate. You can see there that the interstate is labeled 76 and 50, but the two-lane road was the original 50. So that's the way we were coming into Utah. As we cross in, it's called Old Highway Harley Dome because we head into that little community of Harley Dome. And then the original 50 went south. You can see the expressway heading there west in the blue, but we're gonna go on the original road down to Westwater. From Westwater, the original 50 went more directly west, but there's no longer a good road to take that way, so we'll have to head back north and get on the interstate for just a little while. And then we'll get off the interstate at Old Cisco Highway. That's the original US 50 in red heading towards Cisco. Right there where it says 128, that heads south down to Moab, and I'll have a future video showing that scenic drive. But for US 50, it followed the old Cisco highway, and you can see little railroad stops along the way, and that's what 50 followed over to Thompson Springs. And then here at Crescent Junction, this is kind of today's intersection for heading south in a more direct way down to Moab and Arches National Park. And we'll get back on the interstate there and head west to the first town of the day, Green River. driving down these roads that were probably US 50 at one point, and I park in the middle of the road, and the car will never come by. There's no houses, there's no businesses. There's really no reason to have this road anymore. But I'm glad they do, because this is the original. I'm pretty sure this was the original US 50 that people took. Kind of sad that it's literally here wasting away. As we leave Green River, it's the last town for a long way. All the way through here, there are no other towns. It's just very scenic driving, very beautiful roads ahead right there. Once we get over where it says Fremont Junction, there's a frontage road that runs along US 50. I stay on the interstate, but you can see the frontage road in the videos. And I think that was probably the original US 50, but in some places you can't drive on it anymore, so I stayed on the interstate. And you can see both US 50, the interstate, you can see the 2-lane road right there, which was also the old Spanish Trail, and eventually it combines into one as we head towards our destination for the night in Salina. I'm trying to make it to my hotel in Salina, but I keep getting distracted by stuff like this. All along this highway, there's these pull-offs and view areas, and even though there's no towns, there are plenty of things to see. Man, this drive through the mountains of Utah has definitely earned the name the Loneliest Road. I mean, for the last 100 miles, there has not been a town, but there's been so much to see, and it's been just me and the road. And so, what a wonderful day exploring eastern Utah. I'm going to stay in Salina, and I'm going to show you the town in the next video because it's getting dark and I want to be able to take my time and show you a little bit of the town. So I'm just going to get checked into the hotel and get some rest and get ready for the western half of Utah in the next video.